Hi, my name is Alejandra Lopez, and I will be giving a trick in learning the major structures of the cell as part of anatomy and physiology course. Something you can do to help you in learning the cell structures is to connect the structure and function to something in real life, like an analogy. That way you can understand and remember the structures better. The analogy I will be giving is that the cell is like a city. Also, they both start with C. So welcome to Cell City. It has its own things going on within it, like people, cars, and packages moving around to different parts of the city, while also communicating with other cell cities around it by also transporting people and other packages. Then, moving on to our first structure, every city has a somewhat border around it. Here in Cell City, we have a river all around the city that acts like a plasma membrane. It allows some things to enter the cell city through bridges that act as integral proteins that can bring important people or things in need for our cell city, and keep other things out that shouldn't be in our cell city, like criminals, which are like the viruses for the cell. Like the plasma membrane, the river lets in small things that can go in easily, like air, which for a cell can be like oxygen and carbon dioxide, that is like passive transport. And the river needs assistance from other things, like bridges and boats, to bring in bigger things that cannot pass easily through the river, which is like the active transport in a cell that needs proteins and energy from other things to help bigger molecules move across. Also, the cytosol is the air in our cell city all around the buildings and structures. Now moving from the center of the city, we have City Hall that holds all the information about the city, like policies and how to govern the city, which is like the nucleus, the main control center of the cell that holds all the information to make sure our cell city functions properly. City Hall holds all the laws with important information about the city, like DNA of a cell holds all the information important for the cell. Then, the mitochondria is our power plant of our cell city. This is where the electricity is made from fuel, like oil in process of combustion. Like the same way energy, or ATP, is made from materials, like broken down glucose, through the process of cellular respiration. This energy or electricity from the power plant is distributed all across our cell city to help power other activities going on. Then, our rough ER is our brick factory, where workers come, the ribosomes, to make the proteins, which are the bricks needed for all parts of the cell city to make bridges and other important things. Then, our smooth ER is the manufacturing plant, where more resources are made for our city, like where lipids, steroids, and carbohydrates are made and sent off, like in a cell. After all the making, the resources have to be sent off. So the post office is our Golgi apparatus, where things are sorted, packaged, and distributed all across our cell city. Then the post office has trucks that are like vesicles transporting all the packages to all around the cell city. Then the garbage disposal is our lysosomes that take the trash of the city and dispose of them, just like lysosomes break down the waste of the cell. Then lastly, our microtubules are our road systems and highways of our cell city, which help produce the shape of our cell city while also helping move things along our city and connect different parts, like to the power plant, the mitochondria, while also providing a road path of travel for our transporting trucks, which are our vesicles that help transport things in our city. And that is our cell city in its entirety. There are many more analogies you can make with cell city. I hope you enjoyed the analogy, and I hope it can help you study the cell structures and their functions. Thank you so much for watching.